Hi guys, and welcome to day 5 of the Get Stronger Pilates program. I'm so happy to have you here today. And today we're going to be doing a Pilates flow to get your day started. Of course, you don't have to do this in the morning. You can do this class anytime during the day. It's totally up to you. So what we're going to do in this class today is we're going to focus on doing fewer reps, but more flowy movements. And then at the end of class, we're going to do a quick flow just to end everything off. So I want you to get started on your mat in a 4-point kneeling position. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And we're going to inhale, extend the spine, looking up. Exhale, take your gaze towards your navel. So we're coming into our cat-cow. So inhale, look up, arch the spine, shoulder blades come together. Exhale, push away from the floor, draw your belly button in. Inhale, look up and lengthen through the spine. Feel that nice extension. Exhale, take your gaze towards your navel, push up out of the floor. We're going to come to a neutral spine now, a flat back. We're going to take our, let's see, which side should we start on today? Okay. We're going to take our right arm and our left leg away. So connect to that core, find that length, and then lower it back down. So inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, take it down. Find that balance through the core. Make sure there's equal weight in your hand and your knee, in your supporting hand and knee. Perfect. Okay, let's do one more, and I want you to hold it up here, and we're just going to pulse up. So really connect to that core. The glutes are working, the shoulders are working. Little exhales as you pulse up, and then gently lower it down. Now I want you to tuck your feet underneath you. Lift that core up, that deep core. On our exhale, we're going to lift our knees up into a hover, flat back. Inhale, lower. Exhale, connect to the core and lift the knees up an inch off the floor. Inhale, lower it down. So we're really waking up the body here, waking up the legs, waking up the core, waking up the shoulders for today's class, because it's going to be a strong class. So let's do another 2. Connect to the core, lift. And then we're going to come back to our swimming prep. So untuck the toes. We're going to lift our left arm and our right leg up now. So connect to that core. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, lower. So inhale, lift and lengthen. Find that core connection, that balance, and then lower. Perfect. You're doing so well. Making sure that your back remains in a straight line. Your neck follows your spine. Let's do another 2. Last one, we're going to hold it up and do little pulses up here. So really connect to that core. Find that foundation. Little exhales as you pulse up. Lower it down gently. Tuck those toes under again. Draw that belly button in, lift up into your knee hover, and then we're just going to take the knees to the right hand side, lower the hips down, and then to the left hand side. So we're just going from side to side. Perfect. Exhale as you twist, inhale as you come back to center. Let's do one more. And then come back to center, lower the knees down. And then we're going to press up to a pike. Find a nice pike, stretch out those hamstrings, pedaling the heels. Take a nice big deep breath. We're going to lift that right leg up, extending that leg, and then we're going to bring it through between the hands, crunching in the center. Lift it back up, lower it down. Lift up again, bring knee to chest, lift it up and lower. So inhale to lift, exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. So follow that breath pattern. Crunch in as knee comes to chest. Lower it down. Let's do one more. Bring that knee in towards the chest. Perfect. Lift it up. Lower it down. We're going to come into a plank now. And then we're going to stagger our feet, coming into a side plank. Lift that arm up. We're going to do some hip dips here. Exhale as you lift up. Inhale as you lower. Let's go for 2, 1. Lower that hand back down. Come back to your knee hover. Flat back. Knees are just off the mat. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees down. Press back to a well-deserved shell stretch. Stretch out those shoulders. Stretch out the glutes. Stretch out the back. Okay, perfect. We're going to roll up now, and we're going to do that on the other side. So I'm just going to turn around so you can see me. We're going to now press up into our pike. Find a nice pike. Stretching out the hamstrings. Lift that left leg to the ceiling. Bring it through, knee to chest. Crunching in the center. Take it back up. Lower it down. So inhale, lift, exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, lift it back up. Exhale, lower. Perfect. Follow your breath here. This is a really strong movement, working into the glutes, into the core, into the shoulders. Perfect. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to chest. Do come into that plank. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, lower it down. Let's do one more. Lower it down. Come down into your plank. We're now going to stagger the feet, coming into our side plank, lifting that hand up into a nice strong side plank. You can come down onto your knee if that helps you, but otherwise stay in a nice strong side plank, and we're just going to do some hip dips. So lift and lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Last 2. Last 1. Bring that hand down. Come back to your knee hover. Hold here, straight back. Core engaged, belly button to spine. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees down, press back to a shell stretch. You can roll up, roll out the shoulders, roll out the wrists as well. They worked really hard. And then we're going to come down into the middle of our mat. So we're going to work into the abs and the hip flexors a bit. So I want you to slowly roll down onto your back. Extend your legs out long. Extend your arms out long. We're going to start with a roll up. So you're going to inhale, take your hands to the ceiling. Exhale, you're going to roll up, flexing your feet vertebra by vertebra, like you're rolling over a ball. Inhale, you're going to start rolling back. Exhale, you're going to complete the roll down, hands come overhead. Inhale, lift your hands to the ceiling. Exhale, roll up vertebra by vertebra, up and over, scoop the abs in, roll back down on your inhale, vertebra by vertebra. Exhale, take your arms up and over. On our next one, we're going to lift our left leg. So we're going to take our arms up and over. On our inhale, exhale, lift up, reach to the toes, and then lower back down vertebra by vertebra. Take the arms up and over. Inhale, arms to ceiling. Exhale, lift up, reach for the toes. And then we're going to roll back down on our exhale. Inhale, take your hands to the ceiling. Exhale, lift up, reach for those toes. And then roll down vertebra by vertebra. Slow and controlled. On our next one, we're going to stay up. I want you to grab hold of that ankle. So lift up, draw your shoulder blades down, lifting up and lengthening the spine, pointing through the foot. And you're just going to hold that foot there. And we're going to take the right hand. We're going to open it out to the side, coming into a twist. Bring it back in. Lower that right leg. Am I getting my right and left confused right now? Yes, I am. Take that right arm up, open into a twist. Bring it back to center, lift and lengthen. Lower that right leg. Lift it. Lift and lengthen the spine. Open out to the side. Bring it back to center. Lift, lower and lift. And then roll down vertebra by vertebra. Bring your foot towards the ceiling. We're going to come into scissors now. So I want you to lift your head, lift that left leg, and we're just going to scissor switch our legs. So exhale as that leg comes in and you draw it in. Inhale as you switch. Perfect. Let's go for another 2. Last one. Perfect. Lower it down. Extend the body long. And now we're going to do that on the other side. So on the left side this time. If I got you confused, I am sorry about that. But we're going to lift the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, roll up. Left leg comes up. Reach for it. And then lower back down vertebra by vertebra. Hands come overhead. Inhale, lift. Exhale, roll up and reach. Inhale, exhale, roll back down vertebra by vertebra. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale, roll back down. Really feel those hip flexors work, those lower abs. Reach and lift, and then roll back down. Okay. Let's do another one. Lift and lengthen. And then we're going to lower back down. On our next one, we're going to come up and we're going to hold our left leg. Take the shoulders down and back. Lift up through the crown of the head. Abs scoop in. Open up to the left. Finding that rotation in the spine. Take it back to center. Lower. Lift. Rotate. Back to center. Lower. Lift. Lengthen. Rotate. Back to center. Lower. And lift. I want you to come down, rolling out vertebra by vertebra. And then we're going to come into our single leg stretch. So bend that left leg in. Lift that head up. Lift that right leg up to a diagonal. And we're just going to alternate legs. So make sure that your back is pressed flat to the mat. You're working those lower abs, those upper abs. Perfect. Let's do another 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Hug your knees in for a second. And then bring them to tabletop. Make sure your back is pressed flat to the mat. Bring your arms up and overhead. We're going to inhale to lift them. Exhale, we're going to roll up. Use your legs if you need to. Okay, Now, what I want you to do is we're going to come into a teaser position and then into rolling like a ball. So it's a little bit of a combo here. So I want you to extend both legs, find that length, spine straight, bend them in, tuck the chin, roll back and roll up, find your balance, extend your legs again, find the length, find your balance, and then we're going to roll back. Roll up, find your balance, extend the legs, roll back again, find your balance, take your feet to the floor, open up your knees into a nice butterfly stretch, lift and lengthen, fold over. Release those hip flexors. We did a lot of hip flexor work. Take a nice big deep breath. Okay. You're doing so well. This is a tough class. But it's a good one. So we're going to come up now. We're going to get into our glutes. So I want you to come down into a 4-point kneeling position. You're going to lower your left forearm down, your left elbow down. And then we're going to come into our fire hydrant. So on our exhale, you're going to open the knee out to the side. My hip just cracked. Happens all the time. On your exhale, lift. On your inhale, lower. Keep that core engaged. And then we're going to lift it up. We're going to do little pulses up. Make sure that your foot is in line with your knee. So it's not lifted up or too low, but make sure it's in line with your knee. And then we're going to flex that foot. Take it back. Make sure foot is in line with knee. Take it forward. Exhale, take it back. Feel that glute engage. Try and remain level. So if you have to peek back to look at where your foot is, make sure it's not lifting up. I often have to watch because then I see my foot go like this. And that's not what I'm trying to achieve right now. Okay, I want you to hold it back. And then we're going to hold it back here. Little pulses up. Make sure foot is in line with knee. Little pulses, little exhales as you pulse up. Bring it back in front. Lower it down. We're going to lift, extend, bend, and lower. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Perfect. Really feeling that glute burn right about now. Okay. Let's do another one. We're going to hold it extended, lower it down, lift it up, and take it back behind us. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift back up. So we're working into the glute med, into the glute min, and into the glute max. Strengthening those supporting muscles. Really find that length through the leg. Hold it up there, little pulses up, little exhales as you pulse up. Lower it back down, press back to a shelf stretch. Okay. Just release the glute there. Wiggle around. Sometimes that helps. And then we're going to do the other side. So we're going to work the left side now. Coming down onto your right forearm. We're going to open up into our fire hydrant. And then lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Really focus on that mind to muscle connection. We're not using any resistance here, just our own body weight. Okay, and you might find this side is harder because this was just worked previously. So hold it up, little pulses up, foot in line with the knee, little exhales, pulse up, flex that foot, take it back, and then take it forward. So exhale as you take it back, feeling that glute contraction. Inhale as you take it forward. Remember, foot in line with knee. If you need to peek back, you can do that. Okay, perfect. Hold it back, little pulses up, little exhales as you pulse up. Bring it back in line with your hip, lower it down, and then we're going to exhale, lift, extend, bend, and lower. Perfect. Really feeling that glute burn. Don't forget about that core. That core must stay engaged, that belly button to spine. We're almost there. Stay with me. On your next one, you're going to hold your leg extended, lower it down, lift it up back behind you, feeling that glute contraction. So inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Perfect. We're almost there, guys. And then we're going to finish class with a quick flow so that you can go off and enjoy the rest of your day. Lift up, pulses out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down, press back to a shell stretch. I want you to take that right leg, bring it around the left leg, then press back to a shell stretch, feeling a nice glute stretch there. Okay, take it to the other side. Left leg comes around the right, and then we press back to a shell stretch. Okay. Feeling a nice stretch in the glute. Release that. And then we're going to come into our flow. So let's finish off strong. Let's do a nice flow. I'm going to guide you through it, so stay with me. Okay. So I want you to come down onto your side. Your body is on one straight long line. Your elbow is slightly further away from your shoulder on a diagonal to the corner of your mat. Body is straight. We're going to lengthen the top arm, and then we're going to roll over to our glutes, lifting our legs up, extending our arm. Grab that left leg, and then we're going to lower the right, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. So we are doing exercises that we've already done. Bring it down, release it, come back down onto your side, come down onto your stomach, hands underneath your shoulders, press up into a plank, press back into a pike, lift that right leg, bring it in, knee to chest, extend it out, stagger the feet coming into your side plank, lower, lift, take it down, come into your knee hover, lower the knees, come down onto your right forearm, and then we're going to lift, lower, lift, extend, and then lift, extend, take it back, little pulses back. Okay, lower it back down, push back to a shell stretch. That was the flow, and now we're going to do that on the other side. Okay. So let's get up. We've rested enough. Okay, come onto your sides. Body in one straight long line. Hips are stacked. Elbows slightly out. Hands to the corner of the mat. Lift up. And then we're going to swivel onto our glutes. Lift those legs up. Lower that leg. That left leg. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Perfect. One more. Lift. lower it down, come back down onto your side, come down onto your stomach, lift up into a plank, push back. Okay, lift that left leg, bring knee to chest, extend it back out, lower it down, press up to the side plank, staggering the feet, lower, lift, come back down to your knee hover, lower the knees, release the feet, and then we're going to lift up, lift, extend, slide back, pulses up. Lower it down, press back. Roll up vertebra by vertebra. Take right arm up and over, and then left arm up and over. Take your hands behind your back, opening up the chest, and then flexing the spine, abs draw in. And then that's it for today's class, guys. I hope you have enjoyed that. If you want to keep on going, keep on doing that flow that we just did now. As you do it, you can get faster and faster and faster, and you'll find it more and more enjoyable as you do it. But that's it for today's class. I hope you have liked it. If you have, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.